Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Valentine's Day is here, but tonight we're throwing away the roses and chocolates for something darker. Love isn't always sweet, it can be deadly. So let's dive into the thrilling and terrifying horror movies to watch on Valentine's Day. Starting with the movie called Into the Dark Down. Down is based on the Into the Dark anthology series. This film is about two co-workers get stuck in an elevator 4 levels underground after everyone else has left for the weekend on the day before Valentine's Day. What started out as a possible chemistry between them takes a turn for the worse as each finds out more about the other. After midnight, when his girlfriend suddenly disappears, leaving a cryptic note as her only explanation, Hank's comfortable life and his sanity begins to crack. Then from the woods surrounding his house, something terrible starts to trying to break in. Honeymoon is a 2014 supernatural horror film. This one stars Rose Leslie and Harry Treadaway as a newlywed couple whose honeymoon ends up being plagued by a series of strange events. The Loved Ones is a 2009 Australian horror film written and directed by Sean Bryan. The film follows a teenage boy who finds himself at the mercy of a classmate's dement party after he declines her offer to attend the school dance. Pet is a psychological thriller film. This one is directed by Charles Torrance and this one is written by Jeremy Slater. Sweet but lonely Seth spends his days working in an animal shelter, and in hopeless days he has a chance encounters with a beautiful young waitress, Holly, who awakes something within him. Berlin Syndrome. This one is another psychological horror thriller film. This film is directed by Kate Shortland from a screenplay by Sean Grant based on the 2012 novel of the same name. A young photographer meets a teacher on a night out and goes back to his place. However, things takes a dark turn when the disturbed teacher holds the young photographer captive in his Berlin apartment. May, written and directed by Lucky McKee. This film follows a lonely young woman traumatized by a difficult childhood and her increasingly desperate attempts to connect with the people around her. Thirst is a 2009 Korean horror film. This is based on the 1867 novel, The Film by the same name. This one is about a Catholic priest who turns into a vampire as a result of a failed medical experiment and falls in love with his wife for his childhood friend. Ready or Not, this one is about a bride's wedding night takes a sinister turn when her erotic new in-laws forces her to take part of a terrifying game. Invisible Man, this one is a science fiction horror film, and this is written and directed by Leah Whannell. This is loosely based on the H.G. Wells 1897 novel and is a reboot of the 1933 film of the same name. It stars Elizabeth Moss as a woman who believes she's being stalked and gaslit by her abusive ex-boyfriend after he acquires the ability to become invisible. Gerald's Game is a 2017 psychological horror thriller film, and this one is directed and edited by Mike Flanagan. It is based on the Stephen King's 1992 novel of the same name. Long thought to be unfillable, the film is about a married couple who arrive in an isolated house for the holiday. When the husband dies of a sudden heart attack, his wife left handcuffed to the bed without the key, and with the little hope of rescue must find a way to survive, all while battling her inner demons. Fresh, this one is one of my personal favorites. This one is directed by Mimi Cave. This film stars Daisy Edgar Jones. The film follows Noah, who meets the alluring Steve by Stan Sebastian at a grocery store, and given her frustration and dating apps, takes a chance and gives him her number. After the first date, Noah is submitted and accepts Steve's invitation to a romantic weekend getaway, only to find that he has been hiding some unusual appetites. Run, Sweetheart, Run. After what seems to be an innocent date, Cherie now faces a night of terror when her date hunts her down and tries to kill her. She must run for her life through the city and escape his gasps. Near Dark, this one is a 1987 film. This one's about a small town farmer's son reluctantly joins a traveling group of vampires after he is bitten by a beautiful drifter. If you enjoyed these movie recommendations, make sure you check these ones out here. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Make sure you like and subscribe, and until then, see you later.